righty then. Happy Thursday, everyone. It's official. This is now the best late night show in America. Yeah. Because it's the only late night show in America. I'll take it. I don't care. So today, senior intel officials testified on Capitol Hill on worldwide threats. Among the topics, China, Russia, Iran, artificial intelligence, and also Geraldo removing his shirt in front of children. Yeah, AI is now in the same discussion as some of our biggest, most dangerous adversaries. So you'd think we'd put someone serious in charge of it, right? Someone with gravitas and a piercing intellect, someone who can assure America that everything's under control. So who'd we pick?
What do you want to know?
Well, I want to give you the opportunity.
Yeah, it makes sense. Every time I hear the words artificial intelligence, I think of her. But it's true, Kamala has been tapped as the administration's point person on AI, apparently to see if artificial intelligence is no match for her natural stupidity. And by the way, how is she going to help? By sleeping with R2-D2?
A sexist would say.
Terrible. But hey, maybe it's a genius move to have our most inane human face off with AI. 5 minutes with Cam would make a Roomba pull its own plug. Today, she met with CEOs from major companies developing AI, including Google, Microsoft, and Anthropic, which raises the question, what the hell is Anthropic? A subdivision of Hawaiianthropic?
That's funny.
It is funny, so shut up. According to the White House, the meeting was meant to, quote, underscore this responsibility and emphasize the importance of driving responsible, trustworthy, and ethical innovation with safeguards that mitigate risks and potential harms to individuals and our society. Hell, I need an AI to translate that into English. So it's about short and long-term dangers of this technology, meaning will they kill us tomorrow or in 10 years? And many Dems and Republicans agree it's good that we finally, got around to talking about it. But are we really putting our best foot forward when we send this?
I think it's very important for us at every moment in time, and certainly this one, to see the moment in time in which we exist and are present. So during Women's History Month, we celebrate and we honor the women who made history throughout history. The significance of the passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there is great significance to the passage of time. It is time for us to do what we have been doing, and that time is every day.
They call that a word salad because every time she speaks, I'm waiting for garlic croutons to fall out of her mouth. I mean, can you imagine how that AI meeting went? All those industry heads would be unplugging their laptops and using the cords to hang themselves. Of course, putting Cam on the AI team is all about her gaining new visibility for the next election, which is like squeegeeing your windshield before driving off a cliff. I mean, we're talking about Kamala, the human Atari 2600, sitting down with people who've developed complex AI technology. They know what powers the machines, and the only thing she's ever turned on was Willie Brown.
Wow, yet another sexist would say.
Disgusting. Look, none of these politicians know jack about technology. They embarrass themselves at those hearings about social media. But this is pure just giving up. You think that creature that says this even bothers to read up on anything?
I think of this moment as a moment that is about great momentum, inspired by, yes, optimism, inspired by a crisis, no doubt, but inspired by also our collective ability to see what can be unburdened by what has been.
Quick, someone get her a glass of Thousand Island. But her ramblings aren't a sign of stupidity. It's a sign of arrogance, that she feels exempt from preparation or substance. She'll just wing it on our biggest challenge. The problem is you got to have talent to wing it, or maybe bongos.
Venn diagram, those three circles, right? So on this, the intersection
between climate, extreme climate, right, which is going to be about, that's going to be also an intersection with human behaviors about greenhouse gas emissions, what we need to do around carbon capture, right? Intersection between that, public health, and then how we're thinking about in terms of the intersection between that and education.
Never gets old. Now, the White House also said they're going to spend $140 million to create 7 new AI research institutes. Well, here's a suggestion. Please don't put any in Wuhan. And keep them away from this jackass. And the White House Budget Office, which is as useful as a tourism board in Syria, is expected to issue guidance on how federal agencies can use AI tools, meaning they'll be taught to audit taxpayers and perform abortions. Which brings us back to those other worldwide threats. I mean, what do you think the other world powers are going to do with AI? You know, if China's working on a military angle, here's what they're planning. So what will America get with Kamala in charge? So yeah, if you weren't sure we were screwed before, oh, we're screwed. But there's one silver lining. Maybe if AI gains the upper hand, it can replace Kamala. And would we even know the difference?
We have to have courage, and if we don't have courage, you're not going to have a country. Now we have to win, and we have to win bigger than ever before, and we'll get it all straightened out. Elton John said, encores are very dangerous. You do a fantastic concert, everyone's going crazy. Then you do an encore of a song, it's good. Then you do another encore, and the song doesn't work. And you leave, everyone said, what a rotten job.
Better than the real thing. Let's welcome tonight's guest. He's not a New York cab driver anymore. He just smells like one. Host of Fox Across America, Jimmy Fallon. Born in Oklahoma, he's still getting used to indoor plumbing. Host of the Terrence K. Williams Show, Terrence K. Williams. She stands up for Jews and gives anti-Semites the blues. Human rights lawyer and author of the new book, End Jew Hatred. Wonder what that's about. Brooke Goldstein. And her book guarantees what readers want most, a refund. Fox News contributor, Kat Tiff. Jimmy, I go to you first because you look like a pervert florist. She's going to wing this, just like she wings every... This is the worst thing you can wing.
Oh, 1,000%. Isn't it scary, though, that we have computers that can talk like a human, but a vice president who can't?
Yeah.
But here's a fun fact about your buddy Jimmy Fallon. Did you know I met her husband?
Oh, really?
In D.C. this weekend, Douglas Emhoff. I posted a picture of it online. Very sweet man. Way too much Secret Service.
Yeah.
That's not my take. That's his take. He's like, hello, I'm married to Kamala. Kidnap me. You know what I mean? Get me out of here. But yes, it was a bizarre experience. I met her. I actually met KJP, too. Weird as hell. The poor waiter. He asked her what she wanted for dinner. She kept going through a binder for 10 minutes trying to find an answer. But that one bombed. But stick with me. I thought you'd like that one.
I love it when you use this show to workshop new material.
Well, look at the jacket. You know what? I thought tonight, because I look like someone's like, you look like you're going to the Met Gala. No, I look like I'm going to the Mets Gala for like fat baseball fans. That's all I got. Nice to see you.
All right, there you go. Guess you had a late night last night, huh?
You better believe it.
Brooke, nice shirt.
Thank you.
Yeah,
This is shameless promotion of my new book. Pre-order it.
Yes.
End Jew Hatred.
You're not going to love our musical guest, Kanye West. Awkward.
Don't joke about Jews.
Never.
Not allowed.
Chapter 1.
I might throw a pen at you.
Yes, she did that to me many, many years ago. Do you think Kamala was a good choice?
Oh, absolutely. Look what she's done to the border.
Right.
Oh, God. Look, this is such a serious issue, okay, no matter how much we joke about it. And the best we have is Elon Musk putting out an open letter saying that we have to pause. But it's so if we pause, China's not pausing, Iran's not pausing, so that's actually going to put us in an even worse position. And look at how these countries are already using their AI. Right? Iran is now using AI to identify women who don't have their hijabs on. And there are reports that they are mass executing these women after they identify them. We have China that has their social scores, where they follow citizens, they see how they operate, and they can either have their rights or they don't have the rights. It is so scary right now, and I honestly don't even know what to say. I'm so horrified, and that is why I live with my children on a mountain in northern Israel with no internet, and they live in cages. They don't know what YouTube is.
Let's just hope AI helps you end Jew hatred.
Oh, yes. Let's bring it always back to that.
Terrence, what do you make of this whole AI thing and her involvement?
Lord Jesus, take the wheel. Listen, Kamala Harris being in charge of artificial intelligence, I mean, that's like putting Hunter in charge of a rehab facility. Like, come on. I mean, that's like putting Hillary Clinton in charge of Jeffrey Epstein's cell. Like, come on.
I think they did.
Yeah, right, they did. I just don't get it. Just like Kamala Harris is the dumbest vice president we have ever had. Just imagine, close your eyes, and just imagine Kamala Harris pulling up to a meeting, laughing and giggling, to sit down in front of some of the smartest scientists in the country, and then says, guys, we have to understand the significance of AI. Because when we understand the significance of AI, we will begin to learn more about the significance of AI.
I felt like she was right here.
Yeah, it was real.
They put the dumbest person in charge. Like, who else would they have put in charge? Featherman? Like, I mean, like...
He could use AI. Or who's the dude that stole the luggage? Sam Brinkman.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But I think a robot can do a better job than Kamala Harris.
Yes, exactly.
And like she said, Kamala Harris couldn't even take care of the border.
Yeah.
If we're gonna put this laughing hyena in charge of artificial intelligence, we are in trouble.
Yeah, you are. Kat, welcome to the show. You look very serious. You look like you're Kat Tim from the future.
Thank you. The dress came with a security clearance.
Wow. You should come with a podium.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
I
I know.
so.
She looks like the Waffle House press secretary.
Oh.
That was a compliment.
I'm really skinny. I don't know. Whenever I hear the government talking about how they need to do something for safety or security, like alarm bells go off in my head. Like, are they going to use fear to try to, get us to be okay with them doing something? I get that some legislation is going to be necessary, but I don't know when's the last time the government limited its legislation to only what is necessary. That could be me being paranoid, but I don't think so. Because I'm looking at every single other thing that's ever happened ever.
But then, so by that logic, that it's a good thing that she's in charge.
Perhaps. Because she might do nothing.
Yeah.
Isn't it scary, though, that we have like this super intelligent artificial life that wants to wipe us out, and we're being led by a man who doesn't know why his VCR is flashing 12 o'clock, Like, that scares me. And the only thing I would add to what he says is, like, it's also mind-blowing that in this country, vice president is the only job you can get if you laugh for no reason during the interview.
Yeah.
If you were hiring a dog walker for Gus and they were like, I'm just going to take him to the park, you'd be like, you know what, I'll keep Gus with me for the day because I'm scared.
Exactly.
But there she is.
She just reminds me of the eternal college student that likes to party and then sleeps in and then says, you know what, I know I can take this test.
Yeah.
And then and she got away with it. But now this is like an important, and it's important. It's an important thing.
She reminds me of,
She sounds like a college student that's been smoking weed all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what she sounds like? She sounds like the college student that the aunt from Full House paid to get her into USC.
All right, before we go, tickets are available for my upcoming book tour. Look at that, huh? Look how ripped I am. You bet you didn't know that. I'll be in Atlanta, Clearwater, Fort Myers, Providence, that's in Rhode Island, and my favorite, Reading, Pennsylvania, home of the Peanut Bar. Anybody been to the Peanut Bar?
No.
You can eat peanuts in there, and then just leave it on the floor. You can get a customized Mother's Day card when you pre-order the book. And go to gutfeld.com for details.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.